So today we are going to learn a new chapter, that is crystal field theory. Okay, so we have learned the valence bond theory. Now this is the next theory. Okay, so crystal field theory. We will study now. We have studied the d block elements. Okay, d block, d orbital, it has 5 shells. You might know d orbital. Okay, we will see the splitting of d orbital. Okay, we will see the splitting of d orbital. So d orbital is there. There is 5 shells. So see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is in the ground state. Okay, these 5 shells, they are in the ground state. So its energy is very okay. It does not have lots of energy. It is in the ground state. Okay, so when there is a hypothetical state, this is increases somewhat. Okay, this is the hypothetical speed. Okay, so there is here only metal is there. This is hypothetical upsplit. Yes, hypothetical upsplit. So what happened here? Only the metal is there. So here is metal, and when there is increase in the energy, what happened? There is a 6 ligands. They approach to the metal symmetrically. Okay, so when there is a hypothetical split. This we are studying for the octahedral complexes. So what happens when this ligand, it is at this time they are approaching, but they have not approached the metal. Okay, so there when the ligands approach to the metal, what happened? These 5 orbital means which can you name this orbitals? This is 5. Yes, dxy, dyz, dxz, dx square minus y square, and dz square. Okay, so there is 5 orbital. They will split it into 2. Okay, they will split it. Yes, one will having the higher energy and another will having the lower energy. Okay, so it will split into the 1, 2, 3 and 2. Okay, the lobes, lobes means the axis having the lobes. See, these 3 orbitals, dxy, dyz and dxz. These lobes you have saw. Lobes are in between the axis, so it will come down. So it is dxy, dyz, dxz, and this is 3. Okay, they are having the same energy, that is we call it a triply degenerate. Okay, these 3 orbitals, they are having the same energy, or we call it as a triply degenerate. So we call it as we give it a notation called as T2G. Yes, the notation is T2G. Okay, so G is G-rate, and this is a, like you can say, energy level. Okay, or you can say here Barry's number. And this is having somewhat higher in energy. Okay, so here which of 2 orbital will come? Here dx square minus y square and dz square will come. Okay, both these 2 orbitals having the same energy. Okay, so we call it as a doubly degenerate. Okay, so we give it to the notation called Eg. Okay, Eg. or we call it as a Mulliken symbol. Okay, so Mulliken symbol for triply degenerate, so there is a T2G, for doubly degenerate EG, and for singly degenerate it is A1G. So you should remember this T2G, EG and A1G. So there is two types of ligand. We saw in VBT also that there is a two types of ligand. That one is strong field ligand and another is weak field ligand. So in both the field, okay. So here also see metal is same, but which kind of or which type of ligand will approach to the metal, from that this splitting will occur. Okay, if there is weak field ligand, okay, so it will split short. Okay, it is not going to split more. Okay, and if there is a weak strong field ligand, so it will split it into, in the energy will be higher than the, see, it will split it. I will show you. Okay, so here we will also T2G and E. Okay, and the difference between here is we called it as a 10 dq or delta naught, delta O or 10 dq. Okay, here also delta O, delta is for difference, O is a octahedral. We are considering the octahedral field. Okay, so now we can rub it, means we will understand very clearly. Okay, so can you able to tell me the difference, the energy level or the, yes, here it is, see, it is the energy increasing, so it's different, plus 6 dq, and here is minus because the energy is decreasing, minus 4 dq. Okay, plus 6 plus because the energy is increasing, minus is for the when the energy is decreasing. For that purpose we are writing it plus and minus. Okay, yes. Now we will see which type of ligand came. That means what is strong field ligand and what is weak field ligand. In which type of ligand means it will be paired, the electron will pair or electron will not pair. Okay, we saw the two examples in VBT. Okay, while considering the tetrahedral structure and the square planar structure. And what happened when there was a cyanide? It is strong field ligand. At that time the pairing was there, pairing was happening. Okay, and when there was a chlorine, it is a weak field ligand. At that time no pairing. You see, no pairing. But why? What is the reason behind this? This is pairing and this is not pairing. So we will see now. Okay, now we will see the electronic distribution of from 1 to 10. We will see the CFSE, crystal field stabilization energy, and the magnetic moment. Okay, so there is lots of things in this chapter, so we will learn one by one. Okay.